were you in public or private school?
Private.
Oh, and what was your favorite subject?
Science.
Why was science your favorite subject?
Because every time when I was reading, if anything would come about science, I would be ahead. I was leading in school. Yes, and my key subject was science.
Your key subject was science. So, did you participate in extracurricular activities?
No.
You didn't? Why?
Because our school doesn't have like clubs.
Oh, it didn't have even there were no games?
No.
Hey. So, and how did you prepare for exams?
Our director told that as class 8 we should be boarding at his place. So he created a dorm for us.
And then how did you study? When did you study?
I was studying when people go to sleep at 8:30. I was left to read until 9:30 and then I sleep. And then I would get a shower, then I go and sleep. The morning I woke up, I go take a shower again, and then I go to class.
Were you taking a cold shower or hot shower?
Cold.
Cold?
Yes, so to stop sleeping.
Or to stop sleeping, which was good. Did the teachers help you?
Yes.
In studying?
Yes.
How did they help you?
Like, let's say on games time, because there were no games. I went to meet them. They showed me, like the mathematics teacher. I went to him. He showed me mathematics which I did not understand. He gave me another questions to do. Yes.
Okay, that is good. So, who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher was the head teacher.
Why?
Because he taught science, mathematics, and social study. Now, when I asked him any question, he wouldn't refuse.
Oh, he was always answering.
Yes. If I was not with school fees, he told me not to go home. My mother will look for the money.
Oh, yeah, that is good. So, and you did not disappoint your mother, you studied?
Yes.
Okay. So, and what other thing did you like about the teacher?
The teacher, even you see that you have done any mistake, would correct you, wouldn't even beat you.
Oh, that is good.
Yes.
Hey, that was so good. So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an engineer.
Why?
Because our home doesn't have an engineer, there is a doctor.
Oh, there's a doctor. Yes. That's the only reason.
Yes.
Okay.
My mother told me if I would like to be another doctor, but told her not. I would like to be an engineer.
Oh, okay. Hey, that is good. And did you have any challenges in education? Any problems that you had as a student?
Any problem?
Oh, those are called challenges. You did not have any challenges? You told me you were waking up at what time?
I was waking up at 4 because the teacher of mathematics was boarding with us. So every time at 4, he woke me up. I went and took a shower and then started reading before the other wake up at 5. Oh. Now I was ready. Yes.
Oh, that is good. You did good because you started that early in life. So did you also have technology in your schools? Access? Did you have any access to technology in school?
No.
Okay. Did you face any bullying?
No.
Well, there was no bullying. Did you receive any financial support for education?
Support, yes.
From
even I can't remember. His name was American.
He came to the school?
Yes, to visit the school. So he was calling every person to answer questions. So when he called me, I answered all the questions. So for my school fees of class 8, he paid for me half of the school fees. So my mother looked for the other one.
Hey, that was good. You were happy?
Yes.
You see, education always pays off. Did you attend tuition classes?
Yes. It was everyday tuition from 4
Mm-hmm.
to, because there were people who were going home, so it was from 4 to 7, and the other one we go to the director where we slept at 8. So people, we were like 15 of us. So some of boys were going to cook, others were like preparing, yes, and girls were washing utensils.
Okay, that is good. How did you cope with exam stress?
Yes.
Exam stress. How did you cope with it? Or you did not have exam stress?
Now the exam stress I was coped by during the KCP, before KCP arrived, I went and asked from the director to look for me from KCP 2015, 2016, 2017 and 2020. So he brought for us 4 books which containing from 01 to 2022 KCP. So if like of 2015 it was not hard, we were doing the KCP by revising. So he took those books and made it to be like an exam, so we were doing the exam, so didn't find any consequences.
Oh, hey, that is good. And did you have an access to the library?
No, even there was no the library, but the teacher was coming with any book.
Oh, okay. Any book you needed?
Any book would come with it and let us read.
Okay.
So we went and took copies of it.
Were you involved in any student leadership?
Yes, I was the head boy.
Hey, that is so good. And did you have any challenges as being a student leader?
Yes.
Like what?
Like now, let's say the children of like 4 ages below, they, when you were telling them to go to class, they were refusing. So you'd look for a way to make them to go to class. Let's say, for example, they would arrive, like there is games. So you'd take like a tree branch. So you chase them. They would run to class.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Another challenge?
Other challenge is about the class 7's boys. They were disturbing the teachers. So you wouldn't like what they were doing. So what I did, I gave them punishment. So, and the director told me I did a good job, but they were all angry with me.
Oh, what
but
did
I
they?
told them that I am helping them to have a future life good, to stop having bad man.
Okay.
Others were coming with phone. When they come with the phone, I take it to the head teacher.
Yes.
For the head teacher to call to the parent of the child.
Oh, okay. Hey, that is good. You did good. Any other challenge?
I don't think. Yes, there was another. They were disturbing the cook. When the cook put for them a small food, small amount of food, they were disturbing. So I told the cook that I will be reading, so I come and help him in serving for them.
Oh, and that was helpful to the cook and also to the school.
Yes.
Do you remember any other challenge maybe you undergone?
No, because there was prefect of cleaning.
Oh, can you remember something that you were told in school that has helped you up to today?
Yes.
What?
About obeying your parent. You see, before I came to class 8, I was performing poorly. But when I reached class 8 and when I knew my potential, I worked hard. Yes.
Oh, and you see your potential has paid.
Yes.
Did you have children with disability there?
Disability?
Like the blind, did you have them?
No.
Did you, you told me you had counseling services there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, what were you counseled on?
We are counseled about the bad habit, about stop, there were many children, so for them others were using drugs. So one day I found them taking drugs. I didn't know what is it. So I asked them what are they taking. When I took and smelled that thing, I heard that it was a bank. So I told them not to take, I do not take them to teacher, but for them to stop, they should not take it again. But they changed. Yes, so that they told the teacher for them to stop, they should be cancelled, and he should not beat them.
Oh, okay. And the counseling, did it help?
Yes, because they changed,
Oh,
and their performance was started improving.
okay. Was there anything else that you were cancelled on?
Any other?
Another thing that you remember? So what can you advise like a student who's young like you? What can you advise them?
What I would like to advise is about obeying your parents and teachers, because they are creating for your future life. Without your parent, you cannot do anything. The teacher is helping you to have a future life. Even if he beats you, that is preparing for your future life. For what you need is to obey them and work hard on your studies, and remember God, because the one who gave you life. Yes.
Okay, thank you.